Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome to the Planetary Pull for the week of January 28th. I'm your host H, and with me is...
Billy.
You don't know your name today?
I just made something up. Like I'm going to give my real name out on this.
Okay. How you doing, Billy?
I'm alright, actually.
That's good. That's good. Alright, as we're coming down to the end of January, we want to make sure that we announce again that George O'Connor will be doing a signing here on Wednesday, February the 4th from 5 to 8 p.m. here at Big Planet Comics in College Park. He'll be signing his new book, Aries. You see this? Good. Alright. He'll be signing his book, Aries, so come on out and show some support. And, you still hanging in with Gotham, huh?
No. You're between the both of us. You're the one who saw the last episode.
Yeah, and that was just by happenstance. But what about Agent Carter?
I'm loving Agent Carter.
Yeah.
I was kind of disappointed that there wasn't a new episode last week.
Yeah, but it'll be one. I mean, it was State of the Union, man. You know, Obama went in and told people how he felt, and this mic dropping and all that good stuff.
That was entertaining.
Yeah. But this week be a new episode, and actually, what I was kind of shocked about. Well, actually, I'm really trying to find out about is whether or not Constantine has been renewed, because
depending on who you
hear from, it's either been canceled.
I like Constantine, man. I'm rooting for that show. It's interesting. Last episode had Felix Faust.
Yeah, which for some odd reason they moved the show back to 8 o'clock, and with the stuff that happens on that show, I was like, why would you move it back an hour? Leave it at 10 o'clock. But hey, whatever. But you know, that's what they do. I mean, if you want to find a way to kill a show off, just keep bouncing it around.
Yeah, so people can't find it.
Right? Because luckily, thankfully, my DVR picked it up.
Well, I watch it on Hulu, so
yeah. So good for you. So let me get into the books. You really didn't find anything?
No. I'll knock out a rough week for me. I was like trying, but.
Okay, well, I'll knock out my few, and then we can come together on one book at least. So, my first book this week is issue number 4 of Thor, and we finally get the fight between Lady Thor and...
Is that what they're calling her?
No, she's still Thor, and that was one of the things they clarified. And one of the things that I liked what Jason Aaron did with this book is show why she's really worthy. So you can see it that Thor begrudgingly gave the Lady Thor his blessing with the hammer. So interesting issue. Some frost giants got their asses whooped, and pretty good pick. I'm still in with this book right now. I'm still in on it. Next up, Batman Endgame Part 4.
Okay, I've heard about this.
Man, it's some serious stuff going on with this. So basically, the idea is there's this toxin that's going around that's worse than any toxin that Joker's ever come up with. There's actually like this cool part in the book. I mean, really, just not overall has anything to do, but just how sinister he's going about doing what he's doing. And I don't know what it was about this one page, but I just love this page as he's just swimming off and just smiling that evil smile of his. But what it is you realize how dire the situation is, that this is something that even Batman cannot stop.
How does the Joker have his face back?
They don't say.
He just has his face back.
He got his face back.
Alright.
You know, got his groove on, got his face back. You know, those things kind of happen. Okay. But this is something that Batman can't stop. And even when one of his allies calls in and is like, well, look, you know, I can tell you this, and I got information about that, and this is the strain of the virus, and the virus is unstoppable, but if you want us there, we'll be there. And Batman's like, no, I don't even have a plan for this.
So it's about a virus.
Oh yeah, this is a serious virus.
I mean, wasn't the Justice League dealing with the Amazo virus?
This is worse. Well, no, I wouldn't necessarily say that it's worse. I would say that, if anything, this is just kind of out of the continuity of what's going on in Justice League right now. This is something separate.
Okay.
So, you know, this is strictly going on in Gotham world, whatever is going on at that time period. But
I heard the twist is...
the twist is amazing, because there's nobody else that Batman can turn to for help, because we get a little bit of history of Gotham in here, and when you figure out who's been pulling the strings behind some of what's going on in Gotham, there's only one person or one group of people that Batman can turn to. So the last page, and I'll show it to you. Yeah. Yeah. Woo! Alright, let's talk about some history.
Okay.
So, that's Batman.
Wow.
And book we'll review together. Uncanny Avengers #1.
Okay. I've read this. I mean, Harry already knows that I have mixed feelings about the whole Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch are not Magneto's children, and
Or not children.
yeah, and I'm like, okay, this is just a move by Disney to minimize Fox and undercut them.
I'm sure it is.
Like, yeah,
I'm sure it is because
they're like, they watch Days of Future Past and they're like, oh no, their Quicksilver is just too awesome.
right. Well,
And they're like, why do we get the boring guy from Godzilla to be Quicksilver? Why?
So basically, I think this is just like a preemptive shot over the bow to, okay, let's cement what's going on here, because basically what happens is you have a mixed team. It was the Avengers Unity team, where it's a combination of Avengers and X-Men trying to find Wanda and Pietro, and as always, they're on the scene, they're on the scent, but bad things happen. But the crazy part is, all of them end up in different dimensional Earths.
Yeah,
It's a comic book. Those things happen. You know, you go to cast a spell, you wake up on a reverse planet Earth somewhere. Bad things are bound to happen. It's interesting because, I mean, while it's not a big pick, this is something that, for those of you that are really still invested in what's going on with Marvel and the Secret Wars and the imminent destruction
Sure.
of the 616, you might want to get a handle on this. But you weren't happy with it. I was okay.
I'm just going to call it right now. Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver, I guarantee you they're going to turn them into Inhumans. I'm going to put it out right there on record.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll revisit that then in a couple of months. All right,
So
so
destroying the 616. Hopefully all the Spider-Men can save them. See, I think that's what hurt me about this week. There was no Spider-Verse.
then you didn't read Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah.
I handed it to you.
Yeah, but it's Spider-Man 2099.
You didn't want to see the Men of Sinestry? The 6 men of Sinestry, which Sinestry is not a word. It was cool. It was actually cool. All right, well, because that's one of my picks this week. Also, you got Bitch Planet #2. You have one of my all-time favorite
Avengers.
Secret Avengers. Yes, hold on to that because I know you want to read it. Graveyard Shift #2. And for those of you that are Dynamite readers, you got the Phantom #1, also under the King label, which I thought was very interesting. You know, public domain characters, you know, gotta keep them under there. One of my other favorites is Sex Criminals #10. Last but not least, for those of you that enjoyed the Munchkins game, you got Munchkin #1. So that's going to do it for us this week. Pray for no more snow or blizzards, and everybody that's up north that's stuck in the house, hopefully you can get to your comic store tomorrow. Other than that, we're out.